Part 1. White Clouds. Garland Moon. Mutiny in the Mist.
Oh, what a voiceover.
When the warm winds blow from the sea to the south of Adrastia, residents of Fodlan know that the rainy season is upon them. Before the heavy rains take their toll, young women hurry to pick the last of the white roses. The ivory buds are woven into garlands and given as gifts to close friends or potential lovers.
Professor, I have a new mission for your students.
We have received reports that Lord Lonato has rallied troops against the Holy Church of Seros.
Why would he do that?
Lord Lonato is a minor lord of the kingdom. He's been showing hostility toward the church for some time now.
A vanguard unit from the Knights of Seros is already on its way to his stronghold, Castle Gaspar. Lord Lonato's army is nothing compared to the Knights. It is quite possible the rebellion has already been suppressed.
Even so, I would like for your class to travel with the Knights' rear guard to deal with the aftermath.
War zones are unpredictable. We do not expect you will have cause to battle, but be prepared for the worst.
Excuse me. You sent for me, Lady Rhea?
This is Catharine. She will be leading the Knights whom you will be accompanying.
Nice to meet you. We've heard a lot about you. If you need anything, just ask.
She is one of our bravest knights, and that is no small feat. Only an exceptional few have what it takes to join the Knights of Seros. This mission should prove useful in demonstrating to the students how foolish it would be to ever turn their blades on the church.
I have to say, it's a real honor to accompany such a brave and distinguished knight. None other than Catharine, wielder of Thunderbrand.
Damn. But my name isn't Catharine. Thunderbrand, question mark? I really hope it's gonna give me an excuse to say more like
My weapon
Thunder
is called
Thighs.
Thunderbrand. It's one of the hero's relics.
Oh.
A long, long time ago, the goddess bestowed divine weapons upon 10 heroes, which were
This
passed down to their descendants.
weapon looks impractical
It's
as
an honor
fuck.
to wield, but I'm afraid there won't be any chance for that today. Our mission is to help clean up the aftermath, not to fight.
Why would Lonato incite such a reckless rebellion?
You should know more about that than any of us, Ash.
Well, I don't. Lonato never mentioned anything of the like to me.
He probably didn't want you getting caught up in his own personal vendetta.
What vendetta?
How much do you know about the tragedy of Dusker, Professor?
0. I don't know much about it.
It's when the king of the Holy Kingdom of Fargus was murdered by the people of Dusker. It happened about 4 years ago.
It's okay, Catharine. Please, go on.
Right. Well, Lord Lonato's son, Kristoff, was accused of being involved in that whole awful affair. He was executed by the church.
Sheesh. The king executes criminals, question mark? The church... What did I say? Oh. Well, I know the king executes criminals, for sure. The church executes criminals, question mark?
Speaking from the church's perspective, we simply passed judgment according to our doctrine in place of the kingdom, which was in complete chaos. Whatever the truth behind that incident may be, Lord Lonato has harbored resentment toward the church ever since.
Well,
To be
that's
more specific,
understandable.
his grudge isn't only against the church. It's also against the one who turned Kristoff over to them.
Report!
shit.
The enemy is approaching. They can't be avoided.
Who did
Their
it?
numbers
Who's
are
the
far
snitch?
greater than we predicted. They used the fog to slip past the Knight's perimeter.
It looks like our mission just changed, Professor. Everyone, prepare for battle!
Yeah, say it again. Catharine. Oh, yeah. The thunder thighs with the impractical weapon. Gotcha. At least it looks cool. That's all that matters, right? As long as your weapon looks cool, it's fine.
With this fog, it's impossible to tell where the enemy might be, or how many of them there are. The enemy could be trying to surround us, but they shouldn't have enough soldiers to form a tight circle. Take down anyone who breaks through the fog, and let's push through!
Shouting from within the fog. It seems the knights are already battling.
Proceed with caution. Wait for them to enter your field of view.
Interesting.
Lord Lonato doesn't deserve such sadness and anger. Now it's your turn to suffer.
Why, Lonato? Why did you drag so many others into this?
That's kind of tragic, honestly.
You think we're just gonna do nothing while you try to kill our lord?
Adorable.
Whoa! Hot feet, hot feet.
Repent from the grave!
Oh, she's nuts though.
Super grateful. Not so fast.
won't let you anywhere near Lord Lonato!
Battle you got!
Is that all?
Lord Lonato, please don't die. I am sorry. But did you really think you would get away with this?
Okay, easy claps.
It's you. Thunderstrike Cassandra. It was your wretched zealotry that killed my son!
The only name I answer to is Catharine. Prepare to taste the blade of one who serves the goddess. Now you face a Knight of Theros!
It's a really pretty sword. It just looks
There's
like
nothing
the
left to
dumbest
hide
sword
you
ever
or
created.
the filthy central church from the judgment of the goddess.
Before you get knocked out.
appreciate it.
Stronger the better. It's time!
Oh, that really got hit, but it didn't do that. It was hindered, right? Ooh, well. Oh! Except for him. Okay, Dimitri's gonna carry.
Well done.
Saw that coming.
Wow, he just tanked that hit and said, nah, not these sparkly abs, not today. What on earth?
I apologize, Your Highness. It is regrettable that we should cross swords like this.
Lonato, I sympathize with your position. I really do. I have no wish to kill you, but I'm afraid you have left me no choice. Please,
Forgive me, Your Highness. I cannot stop here. For my child, and for the people of Fodlan. If you will not stand aside, then I have no choice but to cut you down.
But who's cutting who, though? It's like, hear me out. I just did so much more damage to you than you did to me. Yeah, spiky face. Wolverine out here fighting battles.
Stand down, Ash.
Because it's
I
poetic
must
to have
destroy
Ash
these
do the...
evildoers by any means necessary.
Please surrender, Lenato. Whatever your reasons for doing this, we can still talk it out.
Rhea is an infidel who has deceived the people and desecrated the goddess. We have virtue and the goddess herself on our side.
Even
Okay,
if all
but you're
that's
getting your
true,
shit kicked in.
dragging the townsfolk into it like this isn't right.
Enough. If that is how you feel, prepare yourself. I'm putting an end to this.
Yeah, that's good dialogue. I like that a lot.
You have been deceived by that witch. I will show you the truth.
I would prioritize the voice line, honestly.
My thanks.
Thanks.
Call me a heretic.
He's fine, copium. Damn. Well, does she have enough movement to sneak around the back? Question mark. Oh, because the battalion. Well. Well, we tried.
I'm at my limit.
What should I do?
Yeah,
Sure thing. Oh, thank you.
kind of look close to you. Feels bad.
That vile woman. Kristoff, forgive me.
Lenato,
I never thought I'd see Lenato meet this fate. Well done, everyone. Let's gather our troops and go.
She seems so fucking dismissive about that, though. MVP, Mr. It's kind of funny.
Why
Bald
did this
fist for
happen?
sure.
Lenato was always such a kind man. Everyone in the village was
sad. War makes
so
everyone
nice
an
to
asshole.
me, and I killed them. I killed them all. I had to. I know I had to. I know that, but still, what does that make me?
Please, don't beat
A
yourself
weapon.
up, Ash. We did what had to be done.
I'm sorry. I shouldn't be bothering you. I'm going to check on the town. I hope my brother and sister are okay.
That was my first time killing civilians too. Those who I'm sworn to protect.
That is the reality of war.
Are you insane? Those weren't knights or soldiers, but fathers and sons. We shouldn't have killed them. We should have found another way. I'm sorry. It's not fair for me to blame you for the circumstance. I know that if we hadn't done what we did, even more civilian lives would have been lost. At least my mind understands that, but my heart... Professor, those in power, no matter the era, always claim they fight for a just cause, that they take life to protect it. But is it truly okay to take any life you please? All in service of some implacable just cause?
It's really not.
Lord Lenato didn't take up arms out of a lust for power. He simply believed his cause to be just. Who's to say it wasn't? Maybe we didn't have to cut him down like that. Maybe we could have reached a mutual understanding, found a path of peace.
I find that unlikely.
I have to believe that. Perhaps the notion sounds laughable to you. Mere lip service to naive ideals. But I can't believe otherwise.
Sorry to intrude, but this incident may be more serious than anticipated. I found this on Lord Lenato. It's a note that mentions a plan to assassinate Lady Rhea. We can't tell who sent it.
Not my
so
wife.
The source is suspect, but the content is too disturbing to ignore. We must report this to Lady Rhea right away. I hope that it's nothing.
It's clearly nothing. What? Or not
I'm
nothing.
glad to see that you have returned safely. The goddess is gracious with her divine protection. But it was not only her divine protection that shielded you, was it? You are just as skilled as I had hoped.
I still have much to learn.
There is no need for modesty. I heard some of the students were hesitant about fighting militia. However, we must punish any sinner who may inflict harm upon believers, even if those sinners are civilians.
She's actually crazy.
I pray the students learned a valuable lesson about the fate that awaits all who are foolish enough to point their blades towards the heavens.
Our real concern is what Catharine reported. The secret message that was in Lord Lenato's possession.
Oh, she's my wife for
it
sure.
It contained a deplorable plot to target the Archbishop on the
She's
day
just
of the goddess's
solidifying
rite
it.
of rebirth. The plan seems unrealistic at best.
She's legitimately awful, and I love
is
it.
A threat. We must maintain constant vigilance. To that
We're just
end,
gonna
I would
become a
like for you and
mindless
your
dog
students
of
to
the
help
church.
with security
Let's
on
do
the
it.
day of the ritual.
We won't let her down.
That is
Yes.
You have my
Let's
gratitude.
go. We get
the rite
those
of
hearts.
rebirth is of paramount importance. It is when the Church of Seros and its believers unite to pray for the return of the goddess. The Archbishop and I will be confined to the Goddess Tower once the ritual begins. Of course, the knights will be on high alert as well. But there aren't enough of them to keep watch on every corner of the monastery. It is far from ideal to be forced to mobilize students, but the gravity of this situation requires that we all bend to avoid breaking.
While there is no need to fear for my safety, We cannot turn a blind eye to those who would blaspheme so heinously.
With any luck, this will all be for naught. Still, be on your guard.